On the inside story today, let's talk about something I'm sure you're already feeling, that is the rising cost of living in the country. But as you feel the heat, just to who are you pointing fingers at? Who do you hold responsible for your misery? My name is Rita Chebet Karing, and this is the inside story. Kenya as a nation is experiencing the worst of money crisis in the public sector since independence in 1963. Thousands of public servants, both in the national government and county governments, are yet to receive their March salary, and it is not yet known when this money will be available. Counties have not received their national budget revenue share since December 2022, amounting to 90.6 billion shillings. Not even during Moi's time, when the country was in the economic intensive care unit, did the nation ever experience this. It also did not happen during the COVID-19 pandemic, when the global economy received its worst hit in the 21st century. President William Ruto's administration, Kenya Kwanza, took off power on hustler wings, positioning itself as the messiah that promised to deliver for Kenyans way better than its founding president-led Jomo Kenyatta, Mwai Kibaki, and immediate former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Politicians within UDA disdainfully were on our own record claiming that former President Uhuru Kenyatta lacked skills on how to run the country for 10 years. Kenya Kwanza Coalition told Kenyans that President William Ruto will be very different and give Kenyans the best government since independence. In this state of affairs, Kenya Kwanza presented Dr. Ruto as more brilliant than his predecessors. It is clear that President William Ruto should do a bit of reflection and ask himself how his predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta was able to finance various measures, including tax reliefs and social protection programs like money to the vulnerable and Kazi Mtaani to cushion Kenyans from economic shocks during the COVID-19 pandemic, and how he was able to offer subsidies, meet recurrent expenditure, build strategic infrastructure projects and service loans. Additionally, how KRA still managed to exceed its collections even when the country was facing economic uncertainties because of upcoming elections. The president should not be afraid of being accused of not rewarding loyalists with certain positions. The president must now draw from the well of the presence of mind and the wisdom to consider what is beneficial to the public service. For this reason, his appointments must help in competency from the men and women who are deemed able to keep the lights on and have the public service moving no matter the economic situation. President William Ruto should not be captured by friends in his political circle and when the country is bleeding. Although morally he owes them because of their support and sacrifices during the campaign period, he should not disregard competency and appoint them to positions where they will definitely fail him and fail the country. President Ruto needs to remember that he does not have a luxury of loyalty to other people or entities. His loyalty is to Kenya. It is the price he has to pay for being president. The president should know that in a contest between loyalty to individuals and the good of a country, the country must always win. It is high time the government must prioritize the country first by appointing competent people who will effectively manage public service and deliver the mandate for which he was elected. The country's future is looking grim and the president needs to act fast to save us from total collapse. Running a government is not like running a company or a business. While investors and businessmen are driven by the sheer will to maximize profits, the government is more of a social service entity whose priority should be serving the uplifting the lives of its people. My name is Rita Kiring Chebet, and this is the Inside Story.